Daisy! You're in the way, Daisy! Hello everybody, I'm just going to try a little experiment running with the MyRun, the Zwift RunPod, which I've just got, and the MilestonePod. I've joined the group run and I didn't get set up in time. I'm left on the line, 3 of us. So the real me is going to do on the MyRun, and then they've got my my friends here, Daisy and Maisie. And the real Daisy is actually even here, Daisy the cat. Now Daisy's running on the Zwift RunPod, and Maisie's going to run on the MilestonePod. So I've got the Daisy, I've got the Daisy. Now Daisy's running on the Zwift RunPod. This is it. Right, see if I can get going in a sec. The pods are still connected. So let's turn on. Right, see if I can get going in a sec. So here's my right foot there. It's got left foot's got the Zwift RunPod on it. You can see that. Just about, and the right foot, which has got the MilestonePod on it, which looks basically the same. Right. I'm going to run for a little bit. Let's get on the tripod set up. Bear with me while I just get myself set up. I want to get on a group run so I can start at the same time. Okay, let's try and start this run. So let's make sure my pods are working up. So we have the fan on. So I'm just getting ready to start running. We're going to ready right. There's 3 of us, so I'm going to go on the MyRun. I've got left foot, which is Daisy on the RunPod, and the right foot on the Milestone. I want to do the Milestone to make sure I haven't got my just checking I haven't got any pairings already in there. Damn. Right. Right, let's see if I can start running and see what happens. So let's go for a rather slow speed. Let's try about 8 kilometers an hour, something like that. So, we've got another guy on the line here actually. Who's this? Jay Grant on his way to his start. There's quite a few people on, aren't there? Okay. Right, let's start the treadmill. Some watches as well. Which I'm not really sure is that. I'll play my watch. So, right, let's start the treadmill. There we go, let's go to 8 kilometers an hour. Now then, none of my foot pod's moving. The milestone's moving. Is the run pod moving yet? Come on, run pod, wake up. No sign of movement yet from the run pod. Yes. That's no good, is it? First time I've used this run pod, it's not moving. What's going on there? You know, the milestone is going miles ahead. Let's see if I can stop, see if I can get that milestone to. Which one's the milestone? So not a good start. The run pod hasn't actually started. So sure I'm not getting the light out of it. It's a bit worrying. So I'm just trying to see if the pairing of the Zwift RunPod is working. Don't seem to be getting any action from the RunPod at the moment, so I'm checking. I'm actually still paired to it. Menu. Yeah, Zwift RunPod. I'm paired to it. Okay. So what is? I'm not always got no green light. Come on. I've been wearing it today on my shoes. I wonder if I haven't flattened the battery already. Yeah, and always sort of tapping the pod or the milestone, it seems to wake up. You get this little green light that comes on. So if I can show you there. That one is the milestone, you can see it, whereas this one, it was coming on last night, it's dead. I wonder if the battery's dead. So I might need to, if it's, must be battery in here, if it's pairing though, isn't it? Yeah, battery, well, yeah, it's strange because there's no green light coming on. I've been wearing it today on my shoe, but I've been sat down most of the day, so it sort of looked like it shouldn't really have gone dead after one day, is it? But it was, the light was coming on last night because I posted a picture of it on the Facebook page. Start a run again just to make sure that it's not a temporary glitch. Otherwise, I'll go and find another battery and I'm going to have a go with that. Alright. So, here we are, Daisy RunPod. So let's go to that. I'll go to 8 kph on the treadmill. Start running. So the milestone's off. The milestone's there in the green. The RunPod is still not moving, is it? So that's no good. Let's stop the treadmill. So the batteries. Yes, it's weird. The battery's paired, but it's just not going green. This is weird because it was working fine last night. I actually did a short little walk with it. It was actually recording some movement, so something's gone wrong since last night. I think I need to pause this and find another battery. Oh, as it happens, where's my camera then? Oh, you'll see that delayed. But I've got another battery here that maybe I'll give this one a go. It's wrapped up. So, have you tried yours yet, Stephen? Is yours? Have you actually unboxed it yet? I see you've got one now. Yeah, so no green light. So, have you tried yours yet, Stephen? Is yours? Have you actually unboxed it? Let's check out and pair it. No, I can't pair it to my watch because actually that's a good point. Actually, I'll pair it to my watch. So I'll quickly unpair it from Daisy, and I'll see if I can pair it to my watch and see if my watch moves. I'll put it paired to one of these watches. Zwift RunPod connected. Ah. So that connected to my watch as soon as I'd unpaired it from Zwift. So right, let's do a little run, see if I can get any movement out of my from my Garmin watch. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pair it to my Garmin watch. I'm going to do a little run to see whether it actually moves. You can probably tell whether it's dead or not. So getting on the screen, I've got some pace going. Right, let's go again then. So let's go up to speed. Right, MilestonePod's off, and my watch is showing nothing, so it does appear to be, but I've got some movement. No, the watch is, it's very low pace though on my watch, which I'm not in GPS mode. No, I'm the treadmill there. Let's go a bit faster. That's 10 kph. 10 kph in miles per hour. Yeah, I get something out of this pod, I think, so that seems okay. Right, let's go back to Zwift then. So my watch is showing some movement, so that's I'll unpair it from my watch. Let's have another go. So I'll turn it off from my watch and see if I can repair it to... Okay, so I can repair it to the Zwift RunPod. So I'll just leave it on the pairing screen, see if I can actually detect any movement when I'm running from there. So it's just gone black. Right, let's see if I can get any movement there. Right, so milestone's off again. I'm off from the MYRUN, and it's not showing any movement at all on the pairing screen on my iPad over here. So not too promising, is it? So there seems to be something wrong with. In fact, no, it's actually disappeared from that pairing screen. So maybe it is a low battery or something. But my iPad's kind of over there. Right? Just to, so if I bring it nearer, see if it gets any better. So I've got my big iPad here. I don't really want to drop it, I want to triple. Let's go to a very low speed. Let's see if I can. Oh, right. So I'm now walking on the treadmill at 4 kph, holding my iPad, which I don't want to try and drop. So, just trying to check there's no range issue here. So I'm not even seeing the MilestonePod anymore. I'm now connected to the... I thought I connected to the Zwift RunPod for cadence, but I can't even now see it for... on the speed. Let's compare it from cadence. Compare it there. So this is all a bit of a little bit crap, basically. This newfangled RunPod is basically going to be causing all sorts of issues. I can't even now see it on my iPad. I wonder if I can still pair it to my watch. Let's get off the treadmill. So I'm going to try and pair it to my watch again and see whether I can still see it. So I'll just turn it back on. Connect. Wake it up. Now my watch can't even see it now, so so it seems to have got itself into a rectangle where it's now. I think Wesley had exactly the same problems where it's now. It doesn't seem to think it seems to think it's paired to something, but it can't seem to pair to anything. So my iPad that it was paired to can't see it, and my watch that was paired to it can't see it either. Let's try that once more. I'm a bit worried why the green light isn't coming on anymore. I think that's a kind of indication that it's not working. So I think what I'll do is I'll take it off and see if I can take the battery out, see if make the green light come back on. Where's Maisie? Well, she's got on the MilestonePod's got to 0.74k and I'm only on 0.51. Huh. So I haven't got any thoughts here. Yeah, it's pairing to the watch. Just looking at the comments here. Well, it was pairing to the watch. It's no longer pairing to the watch. Where's another phone? I wonder if it's pairing to my... I wonder if it's pairing to my phone, because I was pairing with my phone last night. I wonder if that's grabbed it. I'll go and check my phone just in case that's a nicked the connection. So that's, I'm just close up on my iPad, resume pairing. Oh, it's back again. Oh, that's interesting. So the Zwift RunPod is now back, and I've now been able to repair it. So it seems almost like it's timed out, which is bizarre. So maybe let's have another go. Can you see that? So I'm actually now paired with Zwift RunPod again, but I still can't get the green light to come on. You kind of think, I don't know what's going on with it. It seems like it's in some sort of weird state. It's not working properly. Because of the MilestonePod. You see that? I can get the green light coming on. That's on my right foot. And on my left foot, which is the Zwift one, it looks like it's dead. And yeah, I'm going to have to pair it. So if we look. Yeah, so it's paired okay, isn't it? So let's just try running once more, just in case something funny going on. Right, now my intention is to get us all running together and falling by the wayside. Right, let's have one more. So I'm definitely now paired. Let's check I'm actually now paired on the. Yeah, so I'm paired on the RunPod, okay? Let's try one more time. So we can actually get this to move. Right, here we go. Slight movement from my Daisy being Daisy is refusing to move, so she's wearing the RunPod. I think I have to take the battery out. So chaps, if you want to buy a RunPod and not move the Zwift, it can be yours for $30. $20 extra if you ship it to the UK. You get a nice little black thing on your shoe. Doesn't seem to do a lot, but anyway, I'll make a sale to them, but this is real world problems. So let's let me just try. Just try pairing it to my watch one more time. So I'll take it off the pairing from Zwift. So I've now unpaired it from Zwift. Let's see if I can get it to pair to my watch. Oh, it's Daisy. That's helpful, isn't it? Daisy's appeared to see why she's not running. So, can you see her on the treadmill? Daisy! Daisy says hello. Not being particularly helpful, are you, Daisy? You're not moving. If I get a mouse out, we might get the RunPod moving. There you go. Right. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take the RunPod off and take the battery out and see if I can get the green light to somehow come on. So I'll just turn this phone off while we're fiddling around. So here's the RunPod. It's just got a little I need a little coin actually. I've got it here to. I've got my new money. I've got to open this thing with. I need something to open my. Oh, I've got over it. My battery. Need a coin. Trying to get back in my stride pod open. Need something to open it with. Inside this box is an improvised. Gold. What have I got here? There's gizmos in here. Spares from the Rogue podcast. Oh, that's interesting. So another faux pas that Maisie is actually on the milestone. She's still running. She's running at 10.9 kph. So that's another issue, that the milestone doesn't seem to stop when you're not actually running. So she's heading out on the long run. She's done 1.8k of the long run. Oh dear. She's heading out on the long run. She's done 1.8k of the long run. I need to go and get something from the indoors, I think, to open this pod. Come on, Daisy. Back in a sec. Right, so that back with the 2 penny. So get this, get the back of this Zwift pod open and see what we can see. So that's the bits of it. Got the battery. I've got the right. Must have got the battery the right way because it was working before. So let's just leave it out for a few seconds and put it back in again. Entirely clear, are you? Line it up if it's important. It's actually matter, which I'm trying to make sure that it's kind of lined up properly. Okay, that seems to be. Aha! Oh, that's got a red light on it. I've just seen. Oh, it's now gone green. So it went red briefly. Now I've got the green light again. So I wonder what the red light means. It came on red initially, and then it's now gone. Oh, it's red. Seems to go between. Wesley was saying it went red for a little bit. So I seem to have got the green. Let's try another run now. I've got a green light on. So I'll put it back on my shoe. Right. So I've got a green light on my Zwift pod now, having taken the battery out. Let's see if I can now repair it. So I've now repaired it. And let's see now if I can actually get it running. So Bill Hayes runs 7.8k and I run 0.6 of a k when I'm fiddling around. So I wasn't really going to do a proper run now anyway because I'm feeling a bit of not feeling great. So right, so I've repaired Daisy to the RunPod and Maisie's finally stopped running. She's now at 2.7k, so she's quite some way ahead. So I'm not even sure we'll see her on the same screen. So what I probably need to do now is to watch this one on the MyRUN. I'll stick that on my treadmill. See if I can just watch that running. Right, that's going to fall off. That's not very secure actually. With the phone there, it's like a quad lock thing, which isn't very secure. Let's put it. If I put it to the side, just see it. Right, let's get going again then. So let's try if I can actually get moving. Finding what's in here. Right. Let's see if this RunPod will actually now finally start running. Here we go. Oh, you're off. We're off. The RunPod is finally off. So taking the battery out is it's helped. So the milestone is it's just left the line in the group one. MyRUN, which is me, is at 0.7k, and Maisie on the milestone is at 2k. She's now running at 10.2 kph. So interestingly, already at a very slow speed, the Zwift RunPod seems to be doing somewhat better. It's showing 7.8k. What I need to do is get it so it appears on my main view. How can I run without the MyRun running? I need to do a U-turn, don't I? So it might start catching up slightly because the Milestone is definitely going quicker than me by about 1 kilometre an hour now. So at this speed on the treadmill, 7.5 on the treadmill, the RunPod's doing 8.2, 8.1, and the Milestone's doing 10.1. So, despite the fact that I couldn't get the RunPod to actually move for half an hour, when it has started moving, it's a bit better than the MilestonePod at this speed. So let's go a bit faster, let's go to 9 kph. And the Zwift RunPod has quite quickly reacted up to 9.1, 9. So yeah, it's doing pretty well actually. Here it's matching my treadmill speed within 0.1 or 2. And if I look at the MilestonePod, the mate is running at 11.2. So it does appear to be, once you get going, working somewhat better than the Milestone, which is quite encouraging. If I disconnect my MyRun briefly, if I unpair my MyRun, and okay, so that's interesting. The RunPod is now stopped as I've stopped, but the Milestone is still running. It's still running at 8.7. So I've got this running on my iPhone there, and you can see that, but Maisie on the Milestone is running at 8.7k, despite the fact I'm clearly not running because I'm talking to you here standing next to you. So I think what I'll do is I'll go in and menu, pair. So I'll just unpair it on the MyRun. What I want to do is I want to catch up on the RunPod so that we can see the pace together. So I can try and catch up now to myself on the MyRun. At least we can then compare the MyRun and the Zwift RunPod. I think Maisie's basically gone miles out of the way. So I started running again, and look at it, the RunPod has yet refused to move, so that's not a good sign, is it? So it does seem to have an awful lot. No, I'm just not moving on the RunPod at all. So when I finally moved, so it took a good 15-20 seconds for it to recognise the movement there. What I want to do is I want to get up to myself on the MyRun, and then we can kind of run together. We can see a bit of easy comparison of paces. So I'm running 9.2 on the treadmill, and I'm getting 9.3 out of the RunPod. So that's encouraging. I'm going to struggle to run a bit fast. I've got a bit of abductor strain today, so I'm not going to be testing at 16 kph today, I think. But the fact thing, I've got things to move at all. But there's clearly a lot of issues here, isn't there? What does that red light mean on the milestone? Can you see that? I've never seen a red light on the so what does the red light on the Zwift one mean? I've never seen that on the milestone. So I've just unpaired my MYRUN so I can catch up to myself. I'm quite impressed by the RunPod when it's got it going at these slow speeds, because I'm basically within 0.1 now. Perhaps I'm almost pretty much exactly doing what I'm supposed to do. 9.4 on the treadmill, 9.4 I'm getting in Zwift, 9.5, so can't really complain with that. So that's so they've clearly done some work here, because the milestone is going to be running about 2 kph faster than the speed. Alright, where's my other self? I've got to about 1k, didn't I? I haven't overtaken me yet, have I? I should see if I can map around. I think it's gone a bit. Well, I think I've got 1.07k. So it can't be far away. Change to 9.5. Which I'm just got to work correct one. So 9.5 on the shoulder, I get 9.3 and 9.2 into it, so not too bad. Not as good as it was into it. I'm not going to see myself soon. Should hopefully be stopped somewhere. Okay. I've got through my first K on the Zwift RunPod, which you can't see, I'm afraid. So I'm trying to catch up with myself so we can see them both together. Ride on. Where am I? 1.07. I should be. I can't see myself.
Daisy and the RunPod.
So I've now stopped running. How does it take? It does seem to take a while to recognise you're not running, doesn't it? So I've obviously now stopped running. And yet in the game I'm still going at 9.4. What's the... I've actually stopped, Maisie has actually stopped on the milestone. But I'm still going at 9.4, so... So here I am at 1.07. Where have I gone? Am I still in the group run? I don't understand why. We seem to be doing the same group run, and yet I can't see myself, and then I I'm still running, would you believe, at 9.4. Let's see if I start running on the MyRun, whether I can start. I'll start seeing both of us. So I've repaired, and we're off. The worrying thing is now that I've been running at 9.4 on the Zwift RunPod all the time I've been talking to you standing by the screen. And I'm now actually finally having to start moving again. I'm now, because it's now picking up my walking speed, so I'm now at 4.3. So all the time that I was stationary talking to you, I was running at 9.4, which is my last speed. As soon as I got back and started walking, I've reverted to 4.0. So there's a problem there. It doesn't detect the fact that you've stopped running. It still thinks you're carrying on. So there's all sorts of issues clearly at the moment with this this RunPod. I mean, you really couldn't tell people that it's ready for prime time, could you? Unless there's some firmware update that they're working on. Right. What I don't understand is why can I not see myself? I'm wondering now if I stop, if I get off the treadmill, see if I can catch myself up. So I've now stopped. So I might. It's saying that I'm. Oh, let's cheat a bit. We'll see if we can catch each other up. So I'm just getting a bit of a free ride here along to 1.4 where Daisy is on the RunPod, so you can see her. We're in the same place. Ah, I can finally see her. Right. Marvellous. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually get back together. So if I just carry on a bit more. So it's 20 seconds ahead, it's just go down a bit slower and I get back on. So Daisy's in a pink top, so I should hopefully be catching her up any time soon. 12 seconds. That's her there. Marvellous, right, we've actually... Is that her? Bending over. Right, let's see if we can now actually get running together. Oh, there we go. So Daisy's off. She's just a few seconds ahead, and she's going actually slightly slower, so I should be able to catch her up now. Right, it's the slowest group run ever. So it's taken me 45 minutes. I haven't done a mile yet. Right, so walking along with the treadmill is going at 5.7, which is what you're seeing in game. And Daisy, rather, on the RunPod is getting 5 kilometers an hour. Let's just start running. Let's go to 9. So now my treadmill's at 9 kph. I'm just doing sort of a slow jog, and Daisy's doing well actually. She's at 9.1, 8.9, 9.0, so it's basically it's looking fine. So some aspects of this RunPod are looking quite promising, and you actually managed to get it moving. Having said that, it's jumping around a lot. I saw an 8.4 then just now. You get the thing moving. It seems to be working quite well, but a lot of problems. We've seen problems where it's continues to run, you've stopped, couldn't get it to move at all, even though it was paired. Let's get the battery out. Oh, I'm 10% of the way there. So you can see, looking at the pace, it's Dave Campbell might say that the RunPod is moving around quite a lot, isn't it? But you can live with that, I'm sure. That's the price. What you can do is half an hour of standing still, taking the battery in and out, scratching your head why it's not working. So let's go to 10 kph, see if we can, what it does there. Okay, so I'm now running at 10 kph on the treadmill, and RunPod is saying 9.8, 9.9. Just a fraction slower. I used to say that the treadmill's spot on, but I think it's obviously it's reasonable, especially when I tried it with the tread tracker. So we're running all now at 10 kph, and the Zwift pod's coming up at, it's a bit slow, 9.6. We're not really gaining much here, am I? Even though I'm sort of running fractionally faster up to speed, I'm not actually going past Daisy on the RunPod. I'm actually running side by side, so yeah, you could say that 10 kph. We're doing a nice run together, which is good. Let's just drop it back. So we dropped it back to what's the fastest speed that you run? Slowest speed that you run at 6.8. 6.8, isn't it? So now we're at the slowest speed where the average time runs, which is 6.8 kph, and the RunPod's getting 7.7, 7.8, so mix the well there. But it's not terrible, I suppose. Zwift's actually moving ahead of it now, so it's actually got 2 seconds ahead now, so it's going a bit faster. Right, so let's go back to a more faster speed. Let's go to 10.5. That's what the Milestone used to do actually. At very slow speeds, it would read a lot faster. When you actually went very fast, it would read a lot slower. You don't seem to be seeing that quite as badly actually now. I'm now running at 10.5, so if RunPod's getting 10.2, 10.1, so it's not great, but it's not bad. We can at least have a nice run together, can't we? So I think 10.5 really, first comers, and RunPod run out Daisy there in the pink. It's doing 10.3, 10.4, but she's not actually dropping back. In fact, if anything, she's staying ahead. Let's go to 11. We're now at 11 kph. And this is when Maybe that's because the treadmill accelerates quicker than the footboard. We're now seeing I'm now seeing about 10.7, 10.8 out of the Zwift RunPod. I'll now actually move my skip my phone to see what we're doing on there. I'll make it stop. So, well, that's interesting. So that time has actually recognised we stopped running, and the MilestonePod has actually stopped running as well. So, MilestonePod there on that little phone is running at 5.19k. That's because Milestone hadn't sort of detected the fact that it stopped. For some reason. So I watched that on my bike there so I can fall down in my direction. Right. So is there anything anyone wants to just check in the comments, see if there's anything anyone wants to need to check on it. Give us a shout, guys, if you need anything, you want me to test anything, maybe apart from a 20k bench sprint. I might do a little one if I can. Where's my mouse? Oh, I don't know what it's called. There it is. Trying to find my mouse and there's two screens. There we go. Yeah, fart leg in terms of jumping off the treadmill, fiddling with your footboard. It's kind of why you get the MYRUN ready, because you just set the speed to whatever the treadmill's going and get on with the run. You don't worry about all this fiddling around, but of course the MYRUN costs £3,000 and the footboard costs about £30. Well, take off shipping. So we both stopped. I'll see if I can start again, do a few more tests. See how quickly I start running. So treadmill's going, let's quickly get it up to 7 kph. Start running movement. So it did, that time it started quite quickly. In fact, already it's up to 8 kph. It's running a bit fast, but I'm not really running the way I would normally, so I wouldn't be too worried about it when it does this speed. So I've got a bit of an adductor strain, so I'm a bit worried about running too fast, but let's see if I can go to a more normal running speed for me. So let's try 11 initially for something fairly easy-ish pace normally. You see the point at which the RunPod uncalibrated actually runs faster than the treadmill because different score. So at this speed, Daisy's actually running slowly, so she's now. So what I do, if I slow down, I think she'll run faster. So I'll slow to 7 so we can catch up. She's impairing. Yeah, if I run at 7, then the RunPod runs at 8, so give her a chance to catch up a bit. Yeah, 5 seconds behind that. So give it a few, give it a minute or so, and then I'll be able to get running together again. So actually, just to get how you do run, actually, we don't need really running at all. I've got to 2.7k now, am I, with then we're really running more, about 40 meters. Right, where's Daisy? She's now 3 seconds behind. Who's this other chap? I think he thinks that we're going for a nice group run. Little does he know that it's me and Daisy the cat. It would be quite fun to put some sort of thing on, mate, my cat, but you probably go this direction and this direction. Right, is Daisy caught up yet? Here she comes. Right, let's let her get slightly ahead because I think she'll run slightly slower when we start to speed up. So let's send him off in charge of that Frenchman, I think. J. Palliard or right. So let's go back up to our faster speed as I said. So let's try 10. And we do it 10. So at 10 it's not too bad, it's actually showing 9.9 at the moment, 10 even, so we're doing okay. I think we're now going to go past our French friend here. Team tagging in past him. See if he reacts. No, dropped him. I think we may see him again later. He's run 10k though, so mile split 9:27. So 10k PH, we're doing very well. So if you do your runs at 10k PH, then for me, your Zwift RunPod looks like it will work well once you've got it going. Of course, that is a minimal pace. My normal easy pace would probably be sort of 12 kph, 12 and a half, something like that. How long is it? We're actually still in the weekend long run. I think this is going to take us a while to get through this one. It's actually 10 miles or 16k, I think. I don't know if you want to run that far. I'll be up to it. Right, so now running side by side, more or less. Nice group run. Our French friend is dropped behind a bit. I didn't realise what course we're on, actually. Right, let's see if I can do a little spell up 12, see what happens there. That's a bit more than my normal pace. Right, here we go, 12 kph. I suspect that the run point will be a bit slow. That's not too bad. 11.8, 11.9. Now what? Seems to be working like that, actually. Yeah, just a minute behind. Second behind for me. Change the view, please. See both of us running together. There we go. So Daisy the RunPod in pink. He's running on the RunPod. I'm just running on the MyRun. Got another one. May's in the Milestone, he's miles ahead. So at 10 kph it worked well, at 12 kph it's working very well actually. 12.0, 12.1, 10.9 I've seen. So it's not changing a bit, but then it probably is anyway. So that's pretty good. So I'm happy at 10 kph, I'm happy at 12. It's fine really. Just take us an hour to actually get running. So I did a group one yesterday in the bib race run where the leader was, he said he was working with a HQ guy. He seemed to have a good pace. It wasn't all over the place. We're doing about this sort of pace. So we're doing 12.5 for a little bit. So I'm now at 12.5 on the treadmill. You know, Daisy's still going okay. 12.5, 12 point. You know, she's hanging in there. So they've clearly done some work here on the algorithms inside, even if the internal metrics aren't. Who's to say whether the internal parts are the same, but I think it really starts getting about, let's see if I can manage 13 for a little bit. Daisy's slightly struggling a bit now, losing about 0.2 and 0.3. Starting to get a little gap over her at 13 kph. Actually now she's only doing about 12.6. That's fluctuating, like 12.8, 12.9 I'm seeing there. But I'm now getting a 2-second gap. Faster pace of it. So the run point at 13 kph is, oh no, it's actually back to 13 kph, that's interesting. So it's taken a while to work out. So, it's going to be usable. I've only managed to gain 2 seconds over Daisy. 3 now. I'll see if I can go to 13 and a half. Now she's still stuck. And this is what we kind of used to see in Milestone, where the faster you go, now struggling to keep up. And then I started to pull away a bit. But now I'm doing 13.5 and RunPod's not really getting 13. So it's kind of, should I get a few pods there? Just a little rest. Go back to 10 for a bit. See how that reacts. So yeah, the RunPod's come down nicely. It's only a 4-second gap, so you could kind of get away with that. I'll see if I go really slowly, because I think then it'll allow Daisy to catch up slightly. Let's go back to 7. Yeah, now she's catching up. So I'll let her catch up and then we can. She's going a bit faster, 7.6 she's getting. 7.8, 7.9, so bridging a few seconds gap here. I'll do a little spell at quite a fast speed. The wheels come off. See how fast it's to accelerate. So if I say we're doing an interval, so we're doing a wow interval, say We're recovering at 9, so let's catch up and see what happens. So we're going slowly on this treadmill. I'm actually allowing the RunPod to catch up because it actually reads a bit fast when you go slowly. Exactly what happened in the Milestone. It's not quite as bad as it was with the Milestone. The Milestone at the moment is telling me I'm doing 9.3, so they've definitely improved this. The algorithms. There's certainly some connectivity issues that I seem to need to be resolved there. Right, now Daisy's now ahead. Let's go to 9. Let's go for a normal sort of recovery speed. And what I want to do is I want to jump up to 15 and see what happens. I'll actually change Daisy to have the same profile as me, because there were a few times she was capturing the female course records when she used to run with me, which is a bit of a cheat, isn't it? So I don't really want my test account or KKA cat taking start the course records on Zwift. Running as a man. Right, so now Daisy's slightly outside. Let's do this view where we kind of pan back and forward. See what happens. This view is it. Ding, 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 ding. Which view it is. This is when you kind of see us running, and then pan back to behind me. Wait till I get by and see what happens. There we go, so the camera's moving now. We pan back to Daisy. Oh, we lost each other. Well, here we go, some more guys. I think I'm picking up too many people I don't want to pick up, so let's go back to this default view of me. So Daisy is running slowly, whilst the Zwift RunPod is running slightly quicker. It's doing about 0.3 quicker at the moment. So it's opened up a 3-second gap, not what I'm expecting to happen. I'm going to jump to 15 kph for a little bit. See how quickly both react, so let's have this go. All these guys seem to have stopped. So it's 5k, and I'll jump to 15k. Right, here we go. Let's jump to 15k quickly, see what happens. Right, we're at 15k, 15.0 kilometers per hour on the treadmill. Let's try this out. It's taking the RunPod a while to catch up. The speed is doing 13.4, so I've gone straight past the RunPod avatar. Yeah, this is kind of why we're going to need this frequent generation, I think. RunPod's about kph too slow, I'm just cruising away from it now. Right, it's enough of that speed. Let's cruising back to 9. So a pseudo stride there. And back to a slower speed, and Daisy can catch up. So it looks like between about 10 and 12 kph, maybe up to 13, it works quite well. After that, maybe not. I'll do a jump to, let me get my tail, I'll do a jump to about 13.5, which is kind kind of a top end 8 speed for Monday RunPod. See what I can send. Just let the run out. Whatever, if I catch up slightly. Side view. And there's a view behind me. Side view. Daisy should be coming into view. You can see her shadow there on the right. The screen, so you can see her coming into view any minute. Right, so I'm doing 9.0 on the treadmill, which is going to Zwift. This is MYRUN. The RunPod's doing 9.1, so I'm going to suddenly, when Daisy catches me up, it should be any minute now. And you can just see her there on the right, can't you? Let's get her right up to me. That's the best view. There you go. So what we're going to do, we're now at 0 time gap, so I'm going to quickly jump to 13.5, run there for about 250 metre stretch. The RunPod's running slightly quicker at this speed. About 0.1 or 0.2 quicker, which is allowing me to very, very gradually catch me up. You can see the speeds there are very similar. Right, we're now running side by side, so let's go 13.5 quickly. 13.5, a nice fast tempo speed for me. And kind of inevitably the triple gets away because it delivers the speed to Zwift much quicker. What we're interested in seeing is whether this gap grows. RunPod's doing 13.2. So we've got a 2-second gap that's formed there. This is the acceleration, but is it actually increasing? Really? Although the RunPod is going now about 0.3 slower. But look at what Milestone doing. It's at 12 something. Oh. Who's ringing me? So I'm not, yeah, it's a big gap now, isn't there? I'm getting a 11-second gap now. Let's just stop by, see what Sue wants. Right, any comments from people? Oh, they've probably done a reasonable test, haven't they? Has Daisy stopped running on the RunPod? Treadmill has stopped, the Milestone has stopped, so not too bad here. Let's see what Sue wants. All right. Okay, so not a bad test. What's happening is that this RunPod does seem to be able to kind of lose its connection. I'm getting the green light now, so that's good. If anyone's still on that wants to ask any more questions. So where's Daisy's about, I need to actually move Daisy a bit forward, so let's go slowly and we should catch up. Hopefully. That's a good walking speed, so back on now, let's just try a walk. Oh, okay, Daisy started, the RunPod started moving. See actually whether slow speeds, but it changes. If you walk or run, whether it changes it. It does seem to. So I'm walking out at 6.8, which is the slowest speed the avatar runs at. And Zwift has only given me 5.9 on the run, but if I actually now start a jog, immediately I go a lot faster. So it does actually work differently if it detects a running motion to a walking motion, which is not surprising because you're getting a far range of movement, aren't you, when you run. So when you walk, it's actually going too slowly. When you run, it's going too fast at these very slow speeds. But it will allow me to catch up. So I'm now 24 seconds behind myself, so just sort of to catch up. Take me a while to do that. But I need to unpair them from the MYRUN to allow me to catch up. I gained any time. It's quite a slow catch at this speed. Even though I'm getting a minute per kilometre faster. 7. I want to see what's the biggest gap. I think the faster you go, the better it gets actually. So we're coming around, so you must be the word taking a start line here, isn't it? So I'm doing my sub 100 heart rate run, 7 kph. If I start run that, I'm going to get to 100, I'm probably not much faster. I might just get 7.2. Oop, it's gone up to 98. $99. Daisy's ever so slowly catching up now, which is at these slow speeds she's running a lot, or relatively a lot faster, at 0.5, 0.6 k quicker. Let's see if I can get one more run together. How are we doing now? We're under 15 seconds apart. It's quite a challenge to get these avatars to actually come together when you're both moving. Right, what's the gap now? 14 seconds. It's a very, very slow catch. If you like, want to speed up, because if I speed up, then I'll actually I'll just accelerate away. So according to Zwift, I've been running on the MyRun for 1 hour 19. According to the RunPod, I've only been running 49 minutes. because all that time at the start I was trying to get the thing to move. Ended up having to take the battery out. Even though it's still pairing, which is odd. So it was actually pairing in Zwift, but not moving. Just look back to the Milestone. The Milestone's actually running at 9.4 at its speed. So way quicker than we're actually doing. So they've definitely improved it, the algorithms. It's still lacking the sort of sweet spot between about 12 and 10 kph now, I think. But it actually works quite well. So I think if you're probably going to optimise running, that's probably not a bad range to do so, is it? Right, we should be able to see Daisy soon. Oh, there she is in the background, you see, that's coming in the background. We'll do one more test when she catches up on that. We'll move. Let's see if I can do a sprint at 16.1 for a little bit to round this off. And we'll see how bad it is at those high speeds, which is really going to need the 3-point calibration to resolve that, I think. Oh, drifted over to 101. Look, it's talking, isn't it? So now, I got my level 21 the other day, so I'm not actually seeing any more points. Although Daisy's on. She on. I think I wanted to get her to level 12 because I can go run with her in up the Alp. We'll send her off ahead. Or she gets locked, actually. I might need to keep her running a bit. Right, how far is she away now? 4 seconds, so she's catching me up. So it's taking all this time. I have to run very, very slowly for her to catch me up. Here she comes. It's about as quickly as how she comes in sometimes when, you know, it's sort of late at night. You think she wants to come in and then she'll sort of sniff at the door for ages, so this is not unusual behaviour. Okay, much longer to get a level up for Maisie on the Milestone, who's now run 10k at 9.4. So she's almost at the end of a level looking over there. Right, here comes Daisy in the RunPod. Finally it's walking up, so there's obviously a sweet spot speed, I think around between 10 and about 12k where both your treadmill and the RunPod will run at similar speed. So let's try increasing a bit, see if we can now keep this together for a bit. So if we run it, I'm now running at 9 kph. Not too big. Daisy's still running quicker than me at 9 kph, so let's go 10. We'll get this jump to 16.1. You've got mental preparation time. Alright, 10 kph, we're now more or less running exactly the same speed. I'm seeing 10.0, 10.1. Right, so this last test, let's go very quickly to 16.1. That's the 7.25 marker. Right, here we go. This is when it all goes to pear shape, and then we go to a quick speed. So, let's hit 16.1. Let's get the legs moving as well. 16.1. I'm doing now. Yeah, the RunPod's taken a long time to catch up. It's only staying at around 14. I'm just going straight away from it. So it's about 2 km slower at speed. All that time I'm gaining. So 250 metres at 16 kph, I've kind of gained 10-11 seconds. A bit of RunPod not getting above about 14. But see if I can get it back together again. So I'm now walking in game. Let's see if we can run last little bit together. Actually fast catching up now. So good when you RunPod to catch up, I think. Go slowly. Right, let's just let the RunPod catch me up, and then I'll just do a little spell to finish at 12 kph. Just to see if we can stick it together. Here she comes. So at this speed I'm getting about a kilometre per hour faster. That's sort of walking the walk-run threshold. To get slightly ahead, and when I jump up speed it won't have that acceleration effect in it. Let's turn the view around so I'm looking at the back of Daisy. There goes me. Right, let's go to. So she's got a couple of seconds ahead, so it's going to let her get 2 seconds ahead. I'll drop it up to 12. I'll run that back for a little bit. It's actually 9 quickly. So if I try with a K, exactly 12 miles per kph. See how we do. Finish off. At this speed, we're still going slightly quicker. 9.0 on the treadmill, 9.3, 9.4, 1.1, so. Oh, we got to halfway in the run. Yeah, not the finish long one, is the longest, slowest long run ever. Alright, so we can get a nice smooth 12 kph to analyse later. Right, here's 12 kph. straight through 8. Just running from 8 to 9. There's been 5 minutes of running. That's natural running. And see how close we can stay together. This is got 2 seconds start. And she's actually running remarkably close to 12.0. Treadmill at 12.0 exactly, a kind of easy-ish pace, not too hard. Still maintaining a 2-second gap over the first 250 metres of this. RunPod's kind of fluctuating around 12 inches. It's 12.1, 12.0, so it's doing very well. It's just when you get to about 13, 13 and a half, it just doesn't accelerate with you. So I think they've obviously tweaked the algorithms to probably work best in around a 9 to 12 kph range, I think. Maybe 9 to 13. Which I guess covers most running, doesn't it, really? I'm just going to trying to climb the bank. I think you make it. So I'm still at 2 seconds. Making no impact at all, actually. We're running very, very similarly speeds. You should see 5 minutes exactly on the pace. And we're getting so within plus or minus 5 seconds actually. kph terms, that's almost spot on. What I should try and do now if we wake up to 10 k's, do this k at 12 and then do another one at 13. Just this final test. So we're still maintaining a 2-second advantage. So you can say at 12 kph for me, this is working perfectly. We will get any better out of the stride on this for sure. Treble and RunPod are matching pretty much exactly. We'll see how we go when we get to 13, see if it's any better. I think at 13 it will possibly run slightly slow. For me, if I did a run at 12 kph, I wouldn't need to calibrate it. I usually start off at 12 and then go 13 for that on the last one. And then I'll run 10k then. It means I run as well. Macy's actually got away by, no, it's still 2 seconds, so it's absolutely, we're not moving a second apart in this K at all. I've got to DC Rainmaker viewer, and then you can see it like Shane Miller does. Right, 13. A bit faster effort. How quickly is this reacting? Well, it's actually doing remarkably well. Actually, the RunPod is actually going at the same speed. This is kind of surprising, actually. It's always this when you've actually got into a rhythm, it's actually working better. And there's still this 2-second differential, even though we're going to bring 13 page. What I might do then is do the next, get to 0.5k, and then log in at 14. I'm not really seeing anything interesting here, are we? That's the right on. Still with this 2-second differential through 250. So I run to 9.5, then I'll run at 14. This is the thing about I thought actually at 13, it's absolutely spot on. In fact, if anything's better than it was at 12. So they've definitely done a lot of work on this, just maybe some connection issues to resolve. Still at 2 seconds. Right, let's take it into 14 for the next 500 if I can manage that. See if I can catch up at all. See what the RunPod does. Right, 14. That's it. Gain a second on the jump, it's gonna, yeah, now it's taking a while to actually react, and I'm now starting to, I'm just going past it even I think now. So I'm now heading towards sort of thresholdy type, so 140's heart rate. I'm now accelerating past the RunPod. Not by huge amounts, but it's losing about half kph at this speed. And now where I was 2 seconds behind, I'm now heading to 2 seconds ahead. Just like really running faster. Let's get this test station until 10k. Let's see if I can do 250 at 15 just to comparison. Right, it's now hit 15 for a little bit. Starting to get a big gap now, it's down 1 km, more than 1 km behind that speed. now around at 13.5. That's still last 250 at 16. Some more days. There we go. Okay, let's call it quits. Ooh. The base of the mast is still running. Milestone is still going, you can see. But we stopped now. And now I've gained 25 seconds when I did the 14, 15 and 16k blocks. So I just need to lift the glue guys so I'm stuck here. Hello, we're back again. Sorry about that. Everyone's still there? Probably not. But what I should do now is, if I've not actually moved out of range. See if I'm still paired. I'm just checking out I'm still paired to the. Okay, I'm still paired. Where's my phone here? Get the phone to show you a sort of a mobile webcam. So I've actually been sort of come from my shed to the house, took my shoes off, so I guess the Bluetooth range is still there, but what we need to see now is just whether since I start moving, whether I actually move at all. So what is that? This is my ceiling. Right, let's put my shoes back on and just do a little jog off the deck, see if we can actually move. Now the actual RunPod, I can see it's still got the RunPod's on the left and the MilestonePod on the right. I had to put the laces here because I don't know if you can see that I'm actually really, my feet's so narrow that I've actually got the second and third eyelets. I was trying to put it through that little, those two there, but it's actually easier to get on there. So I think at least I've got them in the same place. At least we do a comparison. So they say to put it at your second and third eyelets, but on these shoes, I walk quite long feet as well, so I've actually got more options, I suppose. You can actually see the green light on the RunPod kind of flashing continuously. If I wake up the milestone, I get close to. There you go. Look at the go, it's going green. So they're kind of alive, but they seem for some reason that they seem to sort of turn off, don't they, during the day? Right. So one more test, just making sure I can actually just start moving again. Turn the fan off now. I think I've done the actual running. If Maisie runs much further, she'll actually finish the group run. She's done 14k. Right, I'll get my shoes back on very briefly. That is the normal watching now, so I might have to do I'll do a summary of this. This is a bit like raw footage. It's remarkably warm. No wonder Daisy likes sleeping on the treadmill bed. It gets nice and warm, not too warm, but enough that you can feel that you've got a nice little cushion there. What I need to check is that Maisie on the milestone is still paired. Yeah, she's okay, she's still paired. So, let's see if I can see how many. Right, let's just move the treadmill quickly. Oh, there's me. What's it got that to you? It's very exciting news. this down. Let's just hold it. Right, let's just start moving. Treadle's moving. Let's see if the RunPod starts moving on the tape. So I'm actually now, no, the RunPod started moving straight away. And the milestones straight away. So obviously, that issue we had when it got stuck earlier hasn't been a problem. Maybe I should run this up to 11K. Just not to 11K, shouldn't it? Put that there. Is that going to shake a lot more, isn't it? Me going in a funny direction. So I stand my phone up. There's a little test I can do. How fast can I go and still walk? Can I do 8kh and still walk? I need to start doing speed walking actually. Oh, your phone's going to fall off this thing, for sure. What we're going to do is get a bit of test data at 9kh, don't we? Let's go to 9. I'm expecting the RunPod to be, but yeah, actually 9kh is working quite well. It's actually much more. I like my phone deciding to move around. There. So stop going this way. Test data at 9kh. Seems to be working pretty well at 9kh actually. It's 11, so let's go. Let's go to 10 for a bit. Some of the gaps in the test data back up. doing a test at 10 kph to see how it is over some of the reasonably long distance. So let's do 11.5 and let's do the last block at 11, so I'll have some data at all speeds. It's quite good at 10 kph actually. My phone is moving around. That's 500 metres up, 11. Slow at 11. See that. Seems to be working quite stable range though, between 9 kph and 13. Seems working well. When it got to 14, it started to lose speed at 15 and 16 markedly. At 250, then we'll call it a day. And it's not longer than I planned actually tested the RunPod against the milestone against the MYRUN. I think the verdict is that the RunPod's actually working quite well between 9 and 13 kph. Quite usual in those speeds. Had a bit of a problem trying to reconnect it tonight. Took the battery out. So, you need to do some work there. But it's looking promising, wasn't it? That's more promising after his run test than it was when I spent half an hour trying to prepare the thing. It's working pretty well at 11 kph. So to 12 on running through 12k now on MyRun and the RunPod's a couple of meters to go. Let's get up to 12 again for the hell of it. We should get a 2 hour run. 36 minutes straight run now. Stiff. 10% of the way there. I'm seeing 2 hours come off the Zwift. When did 2 hours on Zwift running? Once. Did it not run once? I've gone for 2 hours then. Right, let's stop it now then. I've had enough. Or should we try, I don't know, 3 minutes far to go, 3.8k. Oh, dude. Oh, the boxes there. That's not good. Let's move them out of the way. Oh, should we just finish the group run? That's the ought to, isn't it? I'll put the phone back in. How much for 3.8k? Let's put the phone back in the charger. Oh, we've got another 3.8k to finish this run. Very relaxing, yeah? No, I just finished my run off. About another half an hour. So off we go. What to do is get. Remember, if I walk, if I run, then Daisy. Turn my fan on. It's actually behind 41 seconds. It's going to take a while to catch up. I've actually got walking speed and Zwift. It's a bigger gap now. Trying to get Daisy to catch up. She's got 3 seconds out of the 40. Well, if I run really slowly, then Milestone goes quicker. Got about kph. Well, she can't. She's 100 metres behind there. Let's turn the view round so you can see her. Here we go. Where is she? She's under those arches as well. 34 seconds behind. If I bounce up and down, oh, that's interesting. If I actually do more vertical oscillation, I can actually run a lot quicker. So I'm not just basically bouncing up and down, almost. It's actually allowing me to catch up quicker. I'm going to run these last few bits together if we can. Right, 20 seconds, 7 things behind now, 26. She's starting to see us soon. She's running 4.5 faster. It's quite hard work, but I'm actually running, if I bounce up and down, it's like running on the step, running on the squat, I can go, actually can now get this up to about 9 kph on the RunPod. And now we're only 20 seconds behind. No, not is it no, 18, that's right, 19, I didn't see. I can just about see her in the background, that's back at pink. right in the background. So I'm going to be up there about 3k to run. Right into the middle. Right, she's now 50 metres behind. 17 seconds. I think what it is, well, the faster I run, I don't know, actually, the faster you run, the more bounce you should get, shouldn't you? So, that's how they want to do it. And we've got another 2 miles of running to finish the street run up. Let's pretend I'm actually running in Zwift. Here we go. Alright, Daisy's now 13 seconds behind. Just caught up. And 11. Playing games here, trying to get my 2 times to come together so we can finish the run together. Speed I've not done in a test about 11. Oh, here she comes. Here's Daisy. Just 4 seconds away. So it's 13k now, I've got another 3k to go in this one run. The next thing given up, we've probably put the finishing signs away. It's all almost all run. It's about hard work running very slowly actually. Right, let's get up to around about. Where does it go past me now? It's about 11. Right, look for 5. Doing quite similar speeds now. 30.5 seems to be a good match. It's almost like a challenge now to finish off this group run. using it because it's so much easier to compare speeds when it's just two of you in the riders nearby. It's amazing still, right? She'll finish the run soon actually. She's quite done already. So 11.5, still very good. It's not out of it, so washing like paper around. You know what a DNS do? No, not DNS do. Not a DNF. It's got the longest route run you can do it. You say they've actually got some more runs in crew, and that means they're still on the line or they've finished, so they're in it. So yeah, we're great. Right, now for 2 more K. On the leaderboard for we can run about an hour after everyone else is finishing, I think. Current points, taking calories. The best came of 401, so I'm doing the 15 and 16 test. Oh, it's like 14k marker. Oh, there's a Facebook going the other way. What's going on there? Ah! That wasn't. Oh! Oh, black power on it. God. What I might need to do now is put the battery in. Let's just stop a second. What's happened is that the iPad isn't enough power. It's running for 2 hours. And about 60 minutes started. And my phone's. Oh, Maisie's actually finished the group run, so I think she's got a bit of juice anyway. So. What's another way? Alright, how far did oh, she got 28 seconds ahead. Oh dear, we've had this issue where we need to catch up again now. Oh, cool. Come on, Daisy, start moving. There she comes. I want you to sort of run on the spot a bit, and it makes you, the milestone, the Zwift will make it run quicker. About 2 kph, so. Well, now I lost 30 seconds again, so. That's 29. Right, I'm trying to sort of pick my knees up and then, which makes the RunPod make a lot quicker than it does normally. Spend more time going up than forward, so obviously can't change much overall speed. I've already gained 5 seconds doing that. Which Ryan's saying. What are you using to record with your phone? Well, not really, I'm just going to take the fit file and have a look at it later. So, I've got a big iPad running one, I've got another phone running another one, so you pull up the fit files and then put it through the DC Rainmaker tool, and you'll be able to sort of compare the speed graphs and pace graphs and that stuff. I kind of pretty much concluded that it works quite well between about 9 and 13 kph for me. You go much faster, then it starts to go too slow. When you go too slower, like I am now, I'm getting a lot faster speed in Zwift. So I've managed to gain back 10 seconds at this very slow speed just by doing exaggerated knee lift, and it seems to make the RunPod seem quicker. So if I just run more normally at this speed, and my speed drops down by about half a k. Still running faster than the treadmill, but let's see if we can actually get these two times together. Just over a mile to go anyway now. Take another few minutes to catch up. Yeah, it was I took the battery out and it went momentarily red, and then I tapped it a few times, it went green. As soon as it went green, that's kind of the telltale sign. I think if you tap it, it doesn't go green. That seems to be the indication that it's not going to work. You might be able to pair it, but not much else. So what I'm trying to do now is just run slowly. So let the RunPod Daisy avatar catch up. And if I do an exaggerated knee lift, at this rather slow speed, I can get my RunPod speed to run and go a bit quicker, catch up quicker. So I'm doing 6.8 on the treadmill, and in Zwift I'm for myself. And then if I pick up my knees, like running on the spot, I can almost get to 9, which I'm doing that. If I do it really exaggerated, I can almost get to, I get to 10 doing that. Let's step back a bit. I think I sprinted drills. Yeah. So it's obviously the algorithm they detect for running. If you've got a very, if you bounce off the road like you're doing a high jump, you're going to go a lot quicker. And that's allowing me to almost catch up now. So I pulled up 30 seconds, running very slowly, just bouncing up and down like that. Now running more normally. Hopefully we can just catch up, and I'll run this back in at about 12k to finish. So it's probably my slowest ever time in a group run. The longest. Oh, we did the half marathon one, that's good. No, I think I finished the half marathon one before 2 hours 20 was. Right, here she comes. So let's now start running properly when I go to 12, and we'll just run this back in the we do normally. Boom. A bit of a mark there. Yeah, when you accelerate, because the MYRUN delivers that speed to you much quicker than the belt moves. You get that slight jump. You get that on the stride as well. So let's run the last K normally. This is far longer and far both in distance and time I'm intending to run. Just a few miles in as well. So you can see now the RunPod's actually at 12 kph. It's actually keeping up pretty well, isn't it? It's that 1 second gap I got. If anything, it's actually easing back together. Go the same way. Yep. So nearly got a K to run now. Let's see if we can actually finish together. Maisie on the milestone finished miles ago. She's only about 19k now. That's partly because she continued running for a while at 10 kph. There we go. Last one was up. Back on the cyclist, so I'm going to go to the short bike. Is actually now caught up, which caught up about 1 second, so we're now running at 12 kph, and it looks like both of us are getting 12 kph with Zwift. Me with the MYRUN and uncalibrated RunPod, working very well at 12 kph, giving you basically what we're going to do. Actually running slightly quicker, maybe, but now she's actually slightly overtaking me. If I look at it before I accelerate my bounce. So it's from my cadence. This is following natural running for me. I've got to keep my butt actually. It's going really now. I can't even do 160. It's like I'm doing a long jump. It's not really making much sense. Take speed. Let's go back to more natural cadence. If anything, when I'm in slow cadence, it's actually slightly slow. So we're on this long weekend run now for a long time. Almost done a marathon at this time, didn't I? 2 hours 24. PB marathon is 2:20, 2:33. Not recently, of course. Green side now, last 500. I guess we do 16.1 to get to 7 miles as well. Oh. Getting ahead. Get the view. If I really lengthen my stride, see if I can actually decelerate Daisy a bit. And actually run. Ooh. It's so difficult to change cadence. I'm now vastly overstriding for me. Cadence is below 170. So I'm really having a huge effect on speed. Let's see if I can do more staccato cadence. Yeah, not a huge difference really. Maybe slightly slowing in if I do slower cadence. Again. really striding out. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. Daisy's going to win after all this, isn't she? I'm going to out the way to reach that second gap now. She ought to stop it. If I go faster then I'll have to take her. Let's do that. If I go 14k, this is when I try and beat myself. She's not actually getting delivered. Yeah, this is how you beat her. You run faster. Will there be enough time? Not enough time? Oh, it's going to be neck and neck. I don't think I'm going to do it. No. She's got it. Back to the finish. Just. Ooh. Just get the 16.1. And there's our 10 miles. Yeah, just. Right. So we're finally done, guys. I didn't actually do a calibration on the Zwift RunPod because I wanted to see how it was actually. A range of different speeds. So I ran from basically all speeds from walking speeds up to 16.1, 16 kph. So the verdict is between. Where's all that sound? That's coming from my. Sound's coming from my iPad, isn't it? I run from home. How's your experience? Well, how's my experience? What do you think, guys? I think a 3. I got it going. It was working well. When it wasn't going, it wasn't working at all well. So. Let's get rid of this slow, short. All right. Okay. Let's get rid of Zwift. Yeah, so that's saying the verdict is when you're going between about 9 and 13 kph for me, it actually worked very well without any calibration. When you go slower, then the Zwift pod goes a bit faster. When you go faster, like really fast, like from about 13.5, 14k, then the Milestone goes somewhat slower. No, keep saying the Milestone, the Zwift pod goes somewhat slower. When you get up to like 16 kph on the treadmill, it was only doing about 13.5, 14. So it needs that calibration around about 12, 11 to say it's more or less correct. And you need some sort of help, I think, at the slower and end speeds. But I think it's fairly linear. I think if we plotted that, we'll see a fairly linear graph. So I think a 3-speed calibration should actually solve that problem quite nicely. It just seems like the faster the Milestone, the faster you go, the harder the Zwift pod and the Milestone has to actually detect that movement. And what was also interesting is when I was running slowly, if I picked my knees up like sort of sprint drills, then I could actually get up to I got up to about 11 kph on the RunPod when I was only doing 6.7 or something on the actual running. Just by the fact I was really just sort of running more vertically than horizontally. So I'll see if I can get some graphs and write that up a bit more rather than watching a 2.5-hour video. Where's my mouse? Here we are. Right, end run. 5:29. Quick advert, we're trying to get the mile badge runs done again. So about a year ago we had a little run where we did, we run for the mile badges, which are, where are we? Which are these ones, they're still here. Why have they taken them out? Well, maybe they removed them. Oh, that's no good. Oh dear. Maybe they've gone. I think they've gone. The only one I haven't got now, where's all the running achievements gone? Seem to remove some, haven't they? So the only running achievement I haven't now got, which they got left, is the 1,000-mile one. And how many miles have I done? So I've done 1,300. So I need to do 1,600 kilometres. So another 300 kilometres to get my 1,000-mile badge. They seem to have removed a lot of badges, haven't they? So I need to get 100k ride in, or 100 miles. I'm not sure that's going to happen anytime soon. 25 laps to the volcano. I haven't even done that to Zwift once yet, let alone 5 times or 25 times. All I do need to do is go and get my Tron bike. I've got 72%, so I need to get on the bike and do some climbing. But maybe the mile badge one runs weren't any good because they seem to have taken them away. Oh no, here we go. You run a mile in under 6 minutes. Oh no, here they are. No, here they are. Eating the donuts. You run a mile in under 9 minutes. The leg warmer, you run a mile in under 8 minutes. And 7 minutes, 6. There used to be a 5-minute one, but so unfortunately they're taking that one away. I think either you are a top-class athlete or you fiddled your speed source there. I think that one. So yeah, which one I'm going to go with? The D group will go for a 9 minute, the C group will go for an 8 minute, the B group will go for a 7, and the A group will go for 6. We're trying to get that on in the next few weeks, so look out for that. Yeah, that's my best mile time of 5:29. I think I might have manually input that from a race I did. I think the fastest I've done on Zwift was about a 5:40, 5:45. I think when we did the mile badge run, I did it at about 16.3, something like that, 16.5 maybe. So that's MYRUN. So we've got our timeline. Let's look at cadence. So I've got some interesting data here when I was running at these constant speeds. Go and take a look at that later. Was it these white speeds here? So late on in the run. Yeah, the time I was doing 12 kph, then I think 13, 14, 15, 16 for a little bit. And then what are we doing here? It was about 12, wasn't it? And I tried to catch up and I did 14, didn't quite make it. Cadence. Yeah. Alright. What's that say? 1st of December, isn't it? 1st of December. So you can tell I'm British because I write the day before the month. Zwift Run. MilestonePod. This is MyRun. Right, there we go. Just put that title in. Save that one. Oh, what I need to do now is actually see that's the milestone one. So the milestone one actually got to 20k. Would you believe? I think that was partly because the milestone reads way quicker when you run slowly. So it was going. What time I was running slowly to catch up, it was going even faster. And there was a period when the milestone would just keep running when I wasn't even moving. So Maisie has actually got to herself to level. I barely read everything at mine. Is that level 5 or level 6? I can't see. Anyway, let's save that one so I've got some data to look at. Oh, I've got a new pace detected of 703. Look at that. 703 mile. So I did actually run fairly quickly for at least 1 mile of this run. Don't know. Actually, that probably would have been a lot quicker because when you get to those sorts of speeds, your milestone doesn't work very well. So I may have actually been running. I think I got a 4-minute 4:01k, so I must have been going like about 6:30.
Right, there we go.
So we'll save that.
Save that one. All what I need to do now is see that's the milestone one. So the milestone one actually goes 20k, I believe.
Any more comments I need to address before I sign off? Thanks for everyone who sort of dipped in and out. Yeah. Yeah, you need to have your foot pump working. You don't get your mile badge for like half an hour standing around looking annoyed. But it seems to be that the acid test is whether that green light comes on. If you tap it and the green light comes on, then it looks like you're good to go. If you don't get that working, it's either got a flat battery or it's got that sort of connection problem. And the way I resolved it was take the battery out. So we'll have to feed back to Zwift on that and see what's going on there. I'm interested to see how everyone else gets on. I think Stephen and John have now got one as well as Wesley, obviously. No one else got one yet? I'm not sure I'd recommend you get. If you haven't got one at all, then probably get one. If you've got one already, like a milestone or a stride, I probably won't bother. I think I'm going to wait to see how the 3-point calibration is and see if I can address these connection issues. And also, if you live in the UK, you get like £20 extra, don't you, shipping charge. I mean, it costs about 50 quid to get it sent over here, I think. Whereas the US, if you're in the US, it's only like $99, isn't it? So. Right, thanks for watching in, and we'll see you on Monday Run Club, I guess. I won't be running on Zwift tomorrow, I don't think. I should be racing tomorrow, actually, but it's abductor strain, so that's why I was not really doing a proper run today. So this is quite a good run in a way, but it's kind of shown me that I'm not really in a shape to race. I'm not really in the mood for it now, I think. So save myself for another time. Never mind. That's what happens sometimes. Good luck for Stephen who's doing his marathon. Anyone else who's racing tomorrow. And see you later. Bye.